Welcome back, Student at the Game podcast. Once again, thank you all for tuning in. All right, so the Milwaukee Bucks, they finally get a win today in the NBA Finals. And the Phoenix Suns, unfortunately for them, they finally, get the taste of an L. They know what an L tastes like, okay? This was a big game for Milwaukee, okay? This was one of those games where their backs are against the wall, and the game pretty much went the way I anticipated, I'm pretty sure if you're a Suns fan or if you play for the Suns or whatever, I'm pretty sure you expected the Milwaukee Bucks to come out blazing like that. You know why? Because they are at home. So that means role players, superstars, guess what? They are highly intense. Even the crowd is intense. And then if you're the Suns, you're like, okay, we're going to compete. And the Suns did compete in this game, okay? They didn't just give this game away. But it's one of those things, you know what? We're down. We're actually up 2-0. We took care of our business at home. We got blown out. But here's the thing. We just got to win one game in Milwaukee. We live to see another day. We live to see another day. Live to see another day. Remember former Fred on Waterboy? Live to see another day. Y'all remember when Bobby? Love that movie. But anyways, with the Suns, this wasn't the game for the Suns. Especially Devin Booker, man. I don't know what was going on with Devin Booker. I didn't hear anything about any injuries or anything like that, but hey, sometimes it happens. Sometimes the ball does not land in the hoop the way you expect it to. All right. Now, I expect Devin Booker. I expect this whole entire Phoenix Suns team, Game 4, they're going to be ready. Because, see, that's the thing about blowouts. You get blown out and then you're like, you know what? All right, it's on to the next one. Because we live to see another day. All right. Now, the Milwaukee Bucks, this could be a big confidence booster for this entire squad. Okay. Chris Middleton stepped up. I was recalling him the Watcher because he was just watching Giannis do his thing. All right. But Middleton stepped up big time. Holiday did not take a holiday off today, and he stepped up big time. Okay. He played better defense on Chris Paul. Chris Paul still got 19 and 9, but that's Chris Paul. He's still going to get his thing. The only thing you can do, like I say, when you're going up against somebody like a Chris Paul or Devin Booker or even DeAndre Ayton, you have to continue to make it difficult for them. Nobody in the NBA is going to be shut down completely. You understand? DeAndre Ayton, man, was on the pace of having a outstanding game. He had like 18 points in 24 minutes, but he got into foul trouble. And that's the thing. I think this is the only game in the playoffs where I have seen DeAndre Ayton get into foul trouble. And that's the thing. I always felt that, whichever team going up against the Suns, take the ball to the basket, Try to get the big man in foul trouble. Because if you get him in foul trouble, guess what? That takes away a lot of what the Phoenix Suns do. Those perfect screens that where Chris Paul and Devin Booker, they the beneficiary of, guess what? You don't have that in the game. Pick and roll, you don't have that. It's not as effective if Ayton is not in the game. 7-footer that can guard the basket in the paint. Okay, you don't have that if DeAndre Ayton is not in there. Okay, so they got some foul calls that went their way. A lot of people may feel like because it's Scott Foster, but hey, the last playoff game that Chris Paul played in with Scott Foster, Chris Paul won. All right, but Bucks did their thing. You got to give the Bucks the props, even if you don't give them their props. Props are given to this team. All right, now I feel a little bit better about my Bucks and 6 pick. All right. I know I'm not going to get Bucks and 5 because that is not mathematically possible. Let's see. Is it? No, it's not possible. But the Milwaukee Bucks, they came to play. They came to play. And I'm glad they came to play because I don't want to see nobody get swept in the finals. And especially, like when you have a player like Giannis right there as the cornerstone of your franchise, you're not supposed to get swept. You understand? Unless you're facing the 1995 Houston Rockets, where they swept Shaquille O'Neal, Penny Hardaway, Nick Anderson, and Dennis Scott and them boys, and Horace Grant. All right, but it was a competitive game, and then late in the second quarter, that's when it started to really break loose. But I'm happy with Giannis. I'm not sure how many 3-pointers he took, but I don't care. They got the win, but what I saw from Giannis today was very, very impressive. Like, it's one of those things you're like, how can Giannis top what he did? What day was that? Was that Friday's game? On Thursday night when they last played? And he did. It was the Bucks, they actually used their height. When Ayton was out the game, it was a small forward guarding Giannis. He gave the ball to Holiday, then he called for the ball. He went in, sealed him off, got the ball. As soon as he caught the ball, another Phoenix Sun defender came and got on him. And guess what? He drew the double team, and they immediately fouled him. You know what I'm saying? They was fouling him before he even got the ball, So that's the thing. When you're Giannis, you cannot be afraid to go to the free throw line. And that's what I am impressed with this young man. Even though he struggles at the free throw line, he is not scared to go to the free throw line, okay? And he's actually starting to get a little bit better. Every little bit counts. Big things have small beginnings, Karl Malone used to be a terrible free throw shooter, then he got better at it. You know what I'm saying? So, like as a Rockets fan, I remember when the Rockets had Dwight Howard for about 3 years, and there were games where when he knew the defense was going to foul him, he was running from the defender so he would not get fouled. Because it's one of those things you may be like, well, why don't you take Dwight Howard out? Well, you need him for his offense, defense, setting those screens, catching rebounds, going back up with good putbacks. But he was scared to go to the free throw line. You could tell. Now, I don't know if he's scared to go to the free throw line. Well, let me take the word scared out. It didn't seem like he was so uncomfortable. It appeared to be that he was uncomfortable with going to the free throw line. Okay, I'm not going to say the man was scared, but he was doing the smart thing. His free throw percentage is very low, so he was trying to set it up to where he was not taking any free throws. But Giannis, hey man, this dude here has no shame in his game, and that's what you gotta have. This dude here is a 2-time MVP winner, award winner, defensive player of the year, and in 1 year received both. Okay, I mean, he's a phenomenal player. He's setting records in the NBA Finals with, he's in the conversation with likes of Hakeem Olajuwon, Michael Jordan, LeBron James, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Kobe Bryant, the Mamba. You know what I'm saying? So he is doing something phenomenal. All right, so hey, you got to give that man his props. If you can't give him his props, you got to respect the dude. But it's one of those things, even if you don't respect him, guess what? The beauty of it is he's going to do his thing because that dude has no shame. All right? I thought the Bucks coach Bodenheimer, I thought he did a real good job with some necessary adjustments. I saw Brook Lopez, like I say, we saw more post ups, we saw more passes from Giannis to Brook Lopez in the post. Hey, Brook Lopez is 7'2". You got Crowder on you. Turn around, you don't even got to do the Kareem hook. Just bam, bam, drop step, get in on him. And Brook Lopez has always been a solid player in the post on the offensive side of the ball. But this Suns team now, one more thing. Now, the Bucks fans, let me see. I understand they was excited about the victory, and you have every reason to be. You should be excited about every victory you get in the finals, in the playoffs, in the regular season, preseason, in life in general, okay? But, man, they were popping firecrackers out there. You saw that? After watching the post-game show, you hear fireworks going on, and I'm like, listen, y'all have not won it. This is not the Super Bowl where you win one game and that's it. No, because if that's the case, then the Suns are the champions. But if you're the Bucks, listen, hey, celebrate your victory tonight. Then guess what? Get ready. Comes back on Wednesday. Get ready on Wednesday. All right? Because I'm telling you, the Suns, they ready. They ready. They cannot wait. They are licking their chops. I'm pretty sure Coach Monty Williams it's not going to be hard for him to get his team amped up. It's not going to be hard for Chris Paul to get his players amped up or Devin Booker to get his guys amped up. And Ayton, man, like I say, had Ayton not gotten into foul trouble, we probably would have saw a 40 or 50-point game from DeAndre Ayton today. And this was the only time that I've seen in the postseason where the Suns were willingly giving the ball to him, making him the first option. And that is awesome. And that's one of those things it reminds me of. Like, if it's football, to me, that's equivalent to like giving the ball to Earl Campbell, letting him do his thing, or Marshawn Lynch, you know what I'm saying, or Adrian Peterson, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, let them go to work, and that's what Ayton was doing, but unfortunately he got into foul trouble. All right, but I don't anticipate Ayton getting in foul trouble like that again. Heck, I don't even anticipate him getting off to a awesome start like he did this game. But I still see Ayton getting at least 20, 22 points, 15 to 16 boards the next game, because that's DeAndre Ayton. If he's not going to dominate by stats, guess what? Now you got to worry about this young man dominating with force. Credit that to head coach Monty Williams. Man, did I ever tell you I'm a Monty Williams fan? All right, but all right, I'm enjoying my pick. I think well, I'm not enjoying it because the team I picked, the Bucks, they're down 2-1. All right, but it's possible it can go to 6 games. It's possible, people. So guess what? Since it's possible, and in life, anything is possible. Anything's possible. That's what Kevin Garnett said when he won his first championship with the Bucks. Guess what? Bucks in 6. Bucks in 6. All right. And this is not going to be no easy pushover. I wouldn't be surprised if this series go to 7. All right. I would love for it to go to 7 for real. But honestly, whoever's going to win this series is probably most likely going to win it in 6. All right. Because come on now, it almost seems like the NBA season is going to roll into August, and I think training camp starts like in September, right? So that's why I'm like, man, these players got to get some rest. But hey, it's all about getting that championship, right? But I'm looking forward to Game 4. I expect the Bucks to win Game 4 as well. I don't expect them to win it in a blowout, though. It's going to be a close game. Just like how it was with the Clippers, it came down to the close game, came down to those free throws by Paul George. Yeah, had he made those 2 free throws, that would have sealed the deal. But then DeAndre Ayton came back and got that phenomenal putback. Man, that was an impressive play, man. You think about all the greatest plays of the season, even the greatest players that's in the finals right now. I don't know what's going to top that because of the whole magnitude of that play, you know. But it was an awesome play. I really loved it, man. I'm a Rockets fan, but I appreciate great basketball. And that's what I want to see. All right. I got no grudge against the Phoenix Suns. You know what I'm saying? I've been speaking highly about the Suns since last year, people. But I just have a feeling the Bucks are going to win this because, I mean, Giannis, is the thing about it is you don't win 2 MVPs and a Defensive Player of the Year award and not win a championship. And this is probably going to be the best Bucks team that Giannis ever plays with. I mean, they did give up 4 first-round picks for Drew Holiday. But when you look at it, if Drew Holiday and Chris Middleton step up and play the way they played today, like I say, they didn't have career high games. They had real good games. If they can play above average, guess what? This Bucks team is going to win because Giannis is going to continue to give you almost 40 and 12. It's almost a guaranteed 40 and 12. Just like Russell Westbrook is a guaranteed triple-double, Giannis is a guaranteed 40 and 12 in this series. As much as I love DeAndre Ayton, as much as he's balling and dominating and stuff like that, you know, Giannis is on a whole nother level right now. Now, maybe Ayton will get to that level eventually, but, man, Giannis is, like, doing it. But, and it was real good to see, like I say, Chris Middleton not beat the Watcher. Now, was he Batman today with 19, 7, and 6? No. But guess what? He was not the Watcher. He's back to what I originally called him last year. He's Green Arrow. The reason I say he's Green Arrow, number one, his jersey is the same color as the Green Arrows. And also, here's the thing. Green Arrow, it turned out to be a phenomenal show. The Green Arrow has not yet to turn out to have a phenomenal theatrical movie release. Okay? It hadn't proven to be a $500 million or $1 billion franchise. Okay? Now, switching that over to Chris Middleton. Chris Middleton is an all-star, but he's not a superstar. So all-stars, when I compare those to like in the entertainment business or whatever, as far as with comics, that means guess what? You can give us a what's what I'm looking for? A great television show. All right, but great television shows and a great film are 2 different things. All right, but hey, share your thoughts down below. Let me know. What was your reaction? How do you feel about Game 3 between Suns and Bucks? Whether if you're a Suns fan or if you're a Bucks fan. If you're a Suns fan, let me know. Are you confident going into Game 4? Do you believe that your Phoenix Suns can take it to the next level and come out with a victory? Or are you not confident and you feel like, well, the Suns not going to get their next victory until they get some home cooking back in Phoenix, all right? And what about this? If you're a Bucks fan, I'm talking about a diehard Bucks fan and diehard Suns fan. If you're a diehard Bucks fan, let me know. Are you confident going into Game 4? Or do you think, man, you know, are you concerned or worried about how much effort that the Suns are going to bring in the next game because they got blown out? I'm interested in hearing your thoughts. Share your thoughts down below. There's no right or wrong answer. Hit that like and subscribe button. Student of the game. Peace out.